If your Google ads aren't getting clicks, it's not your budget, it's your ad copy. In this video, I'm going to break down how you can craft ad copy that's going to grab attention, resonate with your audience, and skyrocket your click-through rates. From learning how to test emotional angles and how to set up your ad groups correctly, you're going to learn the exact strategies that I use to improve click-through rates for my clients' accounts. So I could quite literally show you dozens and dozens of examples. So I just kind of grabbed 3 random accounts just to show you some Google Ads clients that I have I would say, a very high click-through rate. So right here, this client, a 17% click-through rate on a Performance Max campaign with close to a 7% conversion rate. And we have a ROAS. So this conversion value divided by cost is actually, this is the equation that shows your ROAS. So that's close to a 6x. Another client right here, this is for a search campaign, a local service search campaign. We have click-through rates of 9% and 13% just this month so far. So just the last couple weeks. And then I have another local service client here. We have 9% and 6%. So again, I could show you guys examples forever, but that's just a quick couple. So when it comes down to it, the only way that you can really improve your click-through rate is going to be by testing different angles and seeing what resonates with your audience most. So when I'm launching a new campaign and I'm setting up how I want to run the ad group structure, I always have a couple ads under each ad group that have copy that almost tailor towards a different cognitive bias, so I can test each angle separately and see, okay, which ads have the highest click-through rate, the best conversion rate, and are getting me the actual best return on my money. So an example of this is I like to have one ad that is based around emotional copy. For instance, in the summer, I run ads for an auto shop here in Scottsdale, Arizona, and towards the summer, or once it starts pushing close to 100 degrees, we start bidding on AC and auto AC repair keywords. And we found that the emotional angles really surprised our audience because I think we were just able to stand out in such a bland market of people just, hey, here's what we're selling, here's what we have. But I used headlines like, enjoy a cool summer drive in Arizona, beat the heat in AZ and drive cool. Stuff like that performed a lot better than just Scottsdale AC repair type of copy. So our click-through rates were able to be extremely high. And during the summer and running this ad group was the time that we saw the most conversions and the highest click-through rate. So I always recommend having one ad that is dedicated to just emotional copy, right? No matter what you're selling, product or service, because don't forget, people are buying what you have as a vehicle to get them some type of desired outcome. So instead of selling your product and service, sell that desired outcome. Another ad that I like to test is expertise. So if your business has over 1,000 reviews, or if you guys have been in business for 10 years, or there's certain staff with certain expertise levels, or let's say you guys have some crazy advanced technology that most people don't have, or you've helped X amount of people, I like to make an ad that highlights that type of copy. So, such as your neighborhood Scottsdale auto experts, 3,000 plus locals served, 10 years plus in business, stuff like that really resonates with local audiences and it helps establish trust incredibly. Use another ad that focuses pain points. If you're an auto shop, maybe something like, are you tired of waiting for your car to get done? We'll come pick it up, right? I mean, maybe that's not exactly what you guys do, but you get what I'm going at, right? Lead towards a pain point in this one. And then I like to have one that focuses more on the benefits, or AKA your offer. So for example, if you're an auto shop, you might have headlines such as $50 off $500 plus auto repair bills, or $10 off full synthetic oil changes, or free estimates. Obviously make sure that your offer and these benefits are going to adhere to your business, but these are just examples. And of course, I know what you're thinking. You're like, Johnny, if we want to test every angle, we will probably end up having about 20 ads under every single ad group. So of course, that's not necessarily what you have to do every time, but what I recommend that you do is you at least test the top 4 that I mentioned, which is going to be pain point, emotional, expertise, and then benefit/offer. In my experience, those have the most impact in your Google Ads campaigns. Also, a really easy way to break this down and decide, okay, what angles or cognitive biases should we be making ads for? Think about your product or service like this. What do people really want? What is everything that someone would ever want out of our product or service? If you're a local plumber, it could be quick, affordable, 24/7, local, right? And then make an ad that emphasizes each one of those points so you can really see what the reasons behind people buying your product or service really is. I know a lot of the examples I've used here have been for local service, but hey, if you're running e-commerce, pay attention really quick. If you're selling something nationwide, people may actually be searching for that angle more than they would be searching for that angle locally, right? People might look up cheap services, affordable services, quick services. Those are okay, but if you're selling a nationwide e-commerce product, people might actually be searching up those angles already. So let's say that you're selling a protein bar, right? You might have buyers that are looking up all natural protein bar, vegan protein bar for women, gluten-free protein bar, right? So in that case, you're going to want to make sure that you have different ad groups that are actually going to break down each groups of keywords, because people will be looking for those. Because again, when someone searches something on Google, depending on what they search, it triggers a keyword that you have in your ad group, which chooses which ads they will see. So it is extremely important that you have your ad group set up correctly. Again, when you're selling something maybe more in the health, wellness, or beauty industry, or especially e-commerce, people might actually be looking up, shampoo for curly hair, shampoo for straight hair, shampoo for this, and it could still be the same product, right? You kind of get what I'm getting at? Compared to if someone's Googling for oil changes or auto repair or plumbing, they might not be looking up local 24/7 plumbing. They could just be looking up plumbing, right? So you want to make sure that you're testing these so you actually find out that reason. Again, do your own keyword research, see what people are actually looking for. But I've learned that this is just a way to dig deeper beyond someone's search to really find why your customers are buying. And then this allows you to be more intentional with your ad copy and speak directly to your audience. And if you can make them laugh, if you can relate to them, or you can make them smile, you're going to have a much higher chance of getting clicked on and receiving a conversion by a customer. Regardless, I hope I was able to provide you guys some value and kind of show you how I break down my ads inside my ad groups to see what cognitive bias triggers my clients' audiences to actually take action. If you want me to give you a free Google Ads audit, or you want me to run your Google Ads for you, I have a couple links in the description for you. And if you want more in-depth knowledge about the health and wellness or the e-commerce industry, I have 2 free PDF courses also down below that are on my website. Again, completely free. If you have any random questions about Google Ads, or maybe you have a question about this video, feel free to comment down below, or you can email me, which is also in my description. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.